Yo, what's going on, everyone? We are back at it with another Prize Picks video. We're going to go ahead and cook up a four-man, I believe it is a 9x play, right? A four-man 9x play for tomorrow's Thursday night game. We got the Denver Broncos going up against the New Orleans Saints, who are riddled with injuries. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at those games. We're going to do our best to give y'all some winners. I guess it can be a little easy to take the unders for specific players like Spencer Rattler potentially, because he's just, I don't know who the heck he's gonna throw to. Some guy named Bub Means, right? Honestly, I haven't heard much of who Bub Means is. I don't think he's a rookie, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like he's maybe been around for a year, maybe two. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to figure it out, and we're going to see what we can cook up. Well, we're going to go on over and look at the depth chart for the Saints, man. So you can see here, Derek Carr is obviously not playing. So Spencer Rattler is coming in. He played in last week's game. And he actually went over his projected or his receiving yards. But I just do not trust him against the Denver Broncos. Even though Patrick Surtain is not playing due to a concussion. Same thing goes for Chris Olave. They both playing on a short week. I still think the Denver Broncos can give Spencer Rattler some trouble. So I'm not even going to touch that quarterback, because I think this is one of those things where, man, it could literally go where Spencer Rattler throws for 200 yards or he throws for like 140. And I don't know. I'm not too confident in going either way, under or over, just because the under is extremely low. A couple big passes could easily get them very, very close to that. Even though, again, Rashid Shaheed is also out, and I think he's actually out for the entire season. I believe he's going to get meniscus surgery to go ahead and repair that meniscus, and that's going to put him out for the entire season. Kind of like what happened with JJ McCarthy, right? Very similar thing that happened with JJ McCarthy. But yeah, so meniscus surgery, probably out for the entire season, because they are going to want to go ahead and do a full repair instead of just snipping that thing and potentially having it re-injure itself this season or next season, right? But then, of course, with those offensive weapons, we also have a couple of offensive linemen for the Saints that are out. Lucas Patrick, center, and Cesar Ruiz, right guard. And this is going to make it a lot harder for Spencer Rattler to do things, but he's going to have to do something, right? So because of that, we're going to go ahead and take Bo Nix over 193.5 passing yards, and then we're going to go ahead and combine that with Sutton over receiving yards. Just like I said, I mean, I believe the Saints are also dealing with some injuries on defense, right? Actually, no. So their defense is still looking pretty good. Marshawn Lattimore is going to be out there. Kool-Aid McKinstry is going to be out there. Tyrann Mathieu. But I mean, who else is going to catch footballs out there for the Broncos? Cortland Sutton's not really getting many touchdowns, obviously, but he's still getting those receiving yards. So he's still one of the main targets out there for the Broncos. So we're gonna go ahead and take him over 47.5 receiving yards, and we're gonna go ahead and combine that obviously with Bo Nix. So next one we're gonna go ahead and take is gonna be obviously somebody on the Saints. We're gonna take Juwan Johnson. For the reason being is we think that Rattler's going to have to go ahead and get the ball out there pretty quickly. He's not going to have a lot of time to throw. And same thing, we're going to go ahead and take Alvin Kamara. With that being said, Alvin Kamara over 6.5 receiving targets or reception targets. So Alvin Kamara over 6.5 reception targets. You can see here that he went ahead and got 8, 9 in his last three. Averaging 6.2. So definitely take him over 6.5 reception targets there. That's going to go ahead and give us a 9x payout. I personally already went ahead and locked that in. You can see we're going over here. I put $30 to win $270 for tomorrow's game. This was, I like it. It was probably one of the better ones out there for me to figure out in terms of a 9x correlated payout, right? Obviously, the New Orleans players don't have any correlation, but we're just assuming that the Denver Broncos defense is still going to be stout defense that they have been the past few weeks, and Spencer Rattler just gonna have to find a way to get that ball out quickly. So that's why we're taking Juwan Johnson and Alvin Kamara over their reception targets and receiving yards, and of course with the fact that Olave and Rashid Shaheed are out. So go ahead, lock those in. But who knows? Bub Means may go off for like freaking 250 yards, right? But go ahead, lock that in. That's a 9x payout. If y'all want to go ahead and get on the VIP still, the College Football Saturday Pass is still out there. $100 is the normal price for that. You put promo code, Promo code Hall, I believe, that we did for Monday Night Football. Promo code Hall will give you 90% off. Bring your total down to $10 for all my plays from now all the way until Saturday. So go ahead, lock that in, get this play in, and I'll see you on the VIP.